extra time, and this is the Conference Vase Cup final. This is going to be Romford versus Newbury. Going into this game, Romford, they're looking at your favourites here. Newbury, they've been quite a strong side, but in the league, they've not lit the world on fire. Sat in 5th at the moment on 15 points. Romford leading the charge on 28. In terms of the cup, though, they've been strong in the cup, Newbury, but they've not had the toughest of routes. Other than Stafford in the first round in the quarterfinals they faced in a 2-1 win. They triumphed over Stafford. The next one being a 5-1 win over Chorley. However, it being a forfeit plus 3, so it really was only a 2-1 win. So both games being 2-1 wins for Newbury. Not against the strongest of sides as it was against the Stafford. They weren't really as powered up as Stafford are now. Stafford sit, I believe, 2nd place. Romford, they've had not really too much more of a difficult route. Again, starting out with a fairly decent side, being Wakefield, beating them 3-0 comfortably. They looked comfortable all game. Wakefield never really stood a chance. And the other win being a 3-0 over Hastings, and Hastings, it's not really much more that needs to be said about Hastings. Sat in 6th now. They've climbed out that last place after the Ingrave point deduction and Chorley just falling off a cliff. Both teams not really having difficult routes, being the 2 strongest teams coming into this. Every other team going into this was just a little bit... In that first round, you saw a lot of your strongest teams getting knocked out. So just Stafford and Wakefield, the next 2 competitors to Romford were knocked out as... And now we're going to find Newbury in the final instead. Getting in the way in the next few seconds. As Newbury Thistle take your kickoff. It's going to be Ryan, do you want to take? Back in the defensive half. It's going to be full catch, trying to find an option, but you can see them already trying to employ that safe approach as they pass back rather than making that risky pass, not on their own host. It's going to be Liam to drive into a bit of a gap that he's made himself as we have a forced ball into the top, but Verdi and Laser brings it down beautifully with that chest stop. So he looks for an option, but can't really seem to find much as he forces the ball to Ryan Juwan, which is going to be collected by Skelly Twizzles, former Mercia man, having left to join a more NA dominant team. As the ball finds itself to number 72, Jason, former Cordoba man. Running on the right side, trying to find an option, but again, both teams struggling to find clear options as they might have a midfield driving choice here instead as Skelly Twizzles. Finds Nate, it might be a good ball over the top, but slightly overweighted, slightly misdirectional, but should still find the feet of Stadicone as he finds himself slightly offside. The flag goes up, starting off early, nearly creating a chance for himself and his team.
Not even offside. Ref, linesman.
I mean, there's questions to be asked there on whether he's actually offside or not.
Where is he?
There's questions to be asked. I think the line might have been drawn wrong. I'll be honest. As Newbury take the free quick. Wow, I can't speak. But me, Ryan Juwan with a lovely dribble here. The back heel, leaving Skelly Twizzles in the dust. He drives at this right hand side. The South Korean. 2 blue shirts behind him. Quankai catch is an awful challenge from the defender as he misses the ball. Ryan Juwan looking for the switch to the left hand side. Going to bounce right over one. Touchdown from full catch. The Australian, I think. He skips past another. It's lovely dribbling from the number 77. As he looks for an option in the box. Got 30 and Laser on the ground. Maybe Ryan Juwan with a shot. Outside the box. DJ with the long shot. The power shot. Straight to the goalkeeper's hands, and it's a simple routine save from Not Carlos. One more roam, man. Coming to Romford and saving them when it's needed. It's going to be a great ball here again, straight to Sadicone. Not even taking a second thought, first time. Straight over Oestro's head. The Brazilian left in the dust. Going to be Sadicone versus the goalkeeper. Liam's trembling and it's in straight to the top corner. Slightly off the crossbar. See Sadicone robbed of his goal. DJ collects for Newbury. I mean, if that doesn't have the alarm bells ringing, that's lovely dribbling from DJ anyhow to get himself out of that defensive position. Just bring his team onto the counter. Alarm bells must be ringing for Newbury now as that's 2 through balls straight down the middle off to Stadicone's feet. They've got to be watching it tighter, closer. Oh yeah, good ball here down the middle. I mean, trying the Romford approach, but that was looking for a different approach, different style of pass to Ryan. Maybe a love with backspin. Raheem finds himself in defence. Formerly an attacker for Romford, I believe, but he might have transitioned position. some more defensive. It's going to be Jason the King on the left-hand side. Once I get used to... No, it's Barcelona Gaffer, actually. Once I get used to these avatars, I'll get their names right. Oh, poor touch, though, from actually Jason the King. Maybe I spoke his poor touch into existence as Newbury pick up the ball quite deep. DJ, poor dribbling, really. I mean, getting pressed by Stalecone. Might be one, but Stalecone can't quite reach. Finally gets the challenge. DJ looking to get the second touch, which he does. For an option, he's got that midfield run from the right back, I believe. As he still ponders, looking for that final option. Might be a poor ball here, and it's a great interception from Barcelona Gaffer. Coming from Palmer, trying to skip past one, but it's a poor dribble, full catch with the interception. It's a great challenge. Quite a simple challenge, in all fairness. As he tries to just flick it straight over his head. As the ball falls to somebody with a bug name, great. The ball might be a good ball hit down the middle to Ryan. Ryan looks intercepted. Another dribble, the same one as before. You know what they say, you'd rather master a skill than know loads. It's going to be Stalecone with a great challenge though. Recovering for his former mistake. As Jason the King looks to drive on this right hand side. Again, trying to find an option, but looking for that midfield pass as they have many times. Tyson the ref getting a little bit too involved there. And I believe they're looking for that straight back to front football from Romford. Trying to find that through ball down the middle. As they just bide their time. But you can only imagine, on their own host, you should really be taking advantage of the crosses more. Trying to get those balls into the box. Get them on the end of Stalecone, who's sat on 60 ping right now.
Can I have a manager? Because I'm going to be field assistant manager.
Playing more possession. I think the Romford game plan here, keep possession, try to find that through ball up to Stalecone as it's a more direct approach to goal, but as we've seen these past 5 or so minutes, it's not really working anymore as it's a great interception from Verdi and Laser dropping deep, doing his defensive work from the striker. Clearing up to nobody. I believe Newbury just sat in this low block, trying to hold on so they can get onto their own host. Skelly to look for a ball, but it's going to be a great interception again from Verdi and Laser. Being everywhere, defensive, offensive, and he might skip past Skelly Twizzles here as he makes a quick last-ditch challenge. Finds Jason the King back at right back again. He's had a lot of possession so far. Not been able to do too much with it. Bar the few through balls they've had. Stalecone makes that darting run to the right hand side, which Jason the King's pass finds. He has 2 runs in the middle as well. Might be looking for that cross that I spoke of. Stalecone gets that second touch, but that reach, it's difficult to dribble. Stalecone might be looking for the cross as Liam the cool boy rushes out. Biding his time. Edge of the box cross, might be a good ball. The shot from distance maybe, edge of the box. It's be Barcelona Gaffer with a knuckle. Just over the goal, just over the bar. Seeing Romford stay at this 0-0 deficit, not deficit, but it's 0-0 equality as they can't find the back of the net. They're creating the chances. These spontaneous balls out of nowhere. They just can't quite finish them as we've found 2 hit the crossbar or go over now. Two shots off target. That's a poor touch from the Newbury defender as Romford look to counter, and they've got a lot of blue shirts forward here. Stalecone making the run into the box as Barcelona Gaffer drives at the left-hand side, but the trap from Newbury finds the counter extinguished. Side only by a little bit. Smart defending from Newbury as they force that line forwards. Ball to the left hand side here. Trying to find the feet of full catch, which I believe it will, as Stalecone looks to drop to do his defensive duty as doing a similar role to Verdi and Laser, I believe, both playing down the middle of the park. Full catch again, looking for his option. He has Ryan's run down the line, but slightly overweighted ball, and it's going to find Skelly Twizzle's interception. 33 minutes in, the game's been predominantly Romford. Is Newbury, they had that one power shot chance early on, but they couldn't really capitalise on it as the shot went straight into the goalkeeper's hands. Romford creating 2 1v1 opportunities really here so far. Barcelona Gaffer and Stalecone both lacking the composure and clinicality to finish their chances. As they might look to redeem that with a good ball here from the goalkeeper off from Carlos. Up to Stalecone. Looks to make thinking that midfield option, but some poor dribbling finds him losing the ball. Straight up to Verdi and Laser. He tries the Romford approach, but Skelly Twizzle's reading it all the way. And going all the way back to the Romford goalkeeper. It seems this game's not going to be as exhilarating as we might have thought for an English League game, as both teams looking for a more possession approach. Barcelona gaffer picks up the ball, looking for his option again. I mean, look at the space he's got. That doesn't point out the Newbury Thistle issues right now. I don't know what else will. It's a good ball hit to Stalecone. He might look for the shot from distance as the goalkeeper rushes out, maybe unconditionally, but another poor shot sees the ball go wide as Romford feel robbed to not be 3-0 up already, as Stalecone misses his second chance of the game, his second 1v1 of the game. As Liam the Cool Boy is saved by what can only be considered as luck. It's a through ball hit to Verdi and Laser. Poor interception from Jason the King. The header just not really reacting, unfortunately. It's great dribbling from Verdi and Laser though, but that second touch being slightly sloppy. Losing the ball, but again, that same approach, through ball down the middle. Find someone free, find it in the back of the net, but low success rate so far. At least with the finishing. As the fans seem to clown on Stalecone a little bit. Ball catch to drive to the left-hand side. He's the fans trying to coerce him in his ear, throw him off his game, but full catch. You want to hope that he's calm and composed, which he is. He knows his game and he can't let a fan disrupt that. As he finally does succumb to the pressure as he jumps on top of the ball, pushing it out for a Romford throw-in.
What is that, Rev?
It's going to be Itsney, the defensive third for Romford, as Jason the King looks to pick up on the right hand side. The drive doesn't really have anybody to pressure him, but again looking for that through ball down the middle as Stalecone darts forward. The line pass instead to back to Ney. A bit of a prolonged 1-2 left to the number 7 for Romford. It's a great run, a little 1-2 again. More short term as Barcelona gaffer unfortunately misses his pass, but he has space to drive into here. Might have the shot from distance. Being the more safe approach, going to be the ball to the left hand side. The cross, the most dangerous thing here, the thing Newbury Thistle have been trying to avoid. It's a good ball into the middle here, back post even, onto Ney. The shot down the middle, leading the ball. Cool Boy can't even react. Ball goes straight past him, finding the back of the net. As Romford sees himself go 1-0 up. Liam the Cool Boy just lacking that composure, the game getting to him. The importance of this game getting to him. As he undermines the importance of his own save, his own individualism. As he lets in a poor goal. Straight down the middle, similar to the shot his own teammate had into not Carlos's hands, but it's Ney bagging for his team. It's what Romford were looking for. On their own host as the half-time whistle is approaching. As with 2 minutes left at his stoppage time. There's another shabby through ball from Newbury. Finds Romford back in the attack, but it's a poor ball here. Verdi and Laser looks to pick up in the middle of the park. Given past one, but the reactor Klein sees him get past another. And it's Ney scoring his goal, scoring possession for his team. As he finds Stalecone on the right hand side, it's going to be another great ball. It's going to be another big chance for Romford. Stalecone drives at this right hand side. Only one white shirt to stop him. For options, he's got Jason the King short, which he's going to find. Choosing Ney in the middle of the park instead. Trusting his teammate to create something as he already made a goal. It's going to be a shot from distance maybe. Faking it potentially, looking to see out this final chance. It's Ney looking for his brace. He has one, he wants another. Romford won another as Barcelona gaffer with a poor dribble finds the half-time whistle being blown. As we go into our second half, Newbury versus Romford. Newbury looking to initiate a comeback of sorts as they need to find themselves at least one goal to get themselves into that extra time period. On their own host, you can imagine that Newbury, they're going to be confident. They're going to be confident. Romford are going to have to take a similar approach, but the kickoff's already been taken. As it's Ney finds himself in possession of the ball. As Romford, I believe they are going to be looking for that slow approach again. Well, not slow approach, but the fast approach, back to front. It's a poor pass. They're going to find Newbury robbed possession again. they're going to be looking to win this, they need to be winning the ball and keeping it. But slide tackles like that, I mean, they're not exactly what you call secure. As Scholar somehow finds himself on the pitch, the Spanish tester, despite being on 280 ping, similar to his Canadian teammates. As Jason the King drives to his right hand side, but Ryan Juman with a good interception can initiate a counter for his team. He drives to his left hand side, got Verdi and Laser driving into the box. That loping threat, that mossing threat. I mean, the cross is the worst case scenario here, but Ryan looking for the early cross as Jason the King was looking to get the challenge. As he finds that ball to the right hand side, maybe might be a little bit forced, might be a little bit perfect actually. It's a great ball from Ryan Juwan as he finds his teammate Riley on the right hand side. The ball into the middle, Verdi and Laser with a shot, just wide and high, similar to Stadacone's earlier effort in the first half. Missing his first chance. Both strikers for both teams lacking that cutting edge. But that has just got to be a sign of what's to come to Romford. As Newbury, within 10 minutes, have already managed to get themselves a chance. A good chance at that. Quick ball to the left-hand side here, off to Scholar. Former Porter Clare player, I believe. So he tries to find an option, but it's going to be a poor ball into the midfield here. But a late reaction might find Stadacone's feet. Instead, the Newbury player reaching and finding Jason the King. Verdi and Laser with a great read. Marking his man Nay beautifully. There's a run down the middle from the number 33 and number 22 even. I believe it's Louis. As Verdi and Laser dances past one. He's got Ryan to his left. Two men in the middle. A faked run from Louis. Might find the ball back in Skelly Twizzle's possession, but it's going to be a good interception from Louis. A great dribble as well. As a shot from distance, top right hand corner. It's a great save from Carlos though. Call him Superman as he's flown into that corner to save that. Saving his team for a second occasion now. The first being a power shot, the second being a knuckle from distance. Carlos, you can't fault him. Skelly Twizzle's looking for an option. Eventually finding Jason the King. As I reckon Romford look to calm down this game. But oddly enough, they haven't really gone for too much of a defensive approach despite not being on their own host. Stadacone sticking to his principles. Playing the football they want to play. It's going to be a good challenge here from Full Catch. As he sets Ryan off on the left-hand side. Jason the King looking to press. All the blue shirts in the world looking to drop back and defend. It's going to be a poor dribbling from Ryan. Jason the King finds himself in possession. He's got a great run on the left-hand side, but tunnel visioning of sorts as Ryan Juwan's going to look to intercept. Finding the ball off to Louis. It's going to be a great dribble again. Showing that composure that he's got on the ball as he skips past Scholar. Laying it off to his teammate at right back. Being 48k light, I believe. It's a poor ball though, as they find their wings marked, similar to the Tarragona approach. Stadacone using his former experience, Cordoba knowing how to play on the opposite host. Denying those crosses, but it's going to be a great switch from Ney, the Canadian. Finding Stadacone's run on the right hand side. Liam the cool boy looking to rush, but he's never going to get there in time, I mean. Ryan Juwan looks to press. Stadacone with the cross, I mean, it's unconventional. Not being on his own ping, not being on his own host. Worth a try anyway, some would say. It's a well-worked move here as he finds Ney again in the midfield. I mean, the orchestrator for this Romford team as he just dances around in that midfield. I mean, Louis, though, made an impact since he's come on, but had some lovely dribble moments. As Verdi and Laser finds the ball again. Trying to skip past, I believe that's Nick. No, he's just dressed like Opati. It's great dribbling here from Verdian. Skipping past his man as he drives to his right-hand side. The defender looking to prioritise the cross instead. Stopping the ball from going wide as Verdi and Laser picks up again. As the wide ball has just been completely castrated and stopped. As Romford looking at that defensive approach, almost showing Newbury how it's done. Oh, you're right. What's going on with that? Okay. There you go. That's fixed. Yeah, it's fixed. Good ball here down to the middle. I mean, Scholar. It's a great interception. Two number 11s battling it out. Riley. New player. Not made too many appearances for Newbury, I believe, yet. I've not seen him rocking about, but it's going to be a poor ball. Almost a golden opportunity with the wing being free for once. Good interception, might find a chance. Ryan Juwon's got that crossing position that he wanted. They've been waiting for it. Not Carlos looking to rush. He can't quite get there. Ryan with a shot just off the bar. And the second chance is going to find the back of the net, and it's 1-1. But not Carlos with an interesting save as the ball found itself in the back of the net. But not Carlos clawing it off the line. A miracle of saves as he starts that counter-attack to left-hand side to Scholar. I mean,
Yes.
you don't see that too often as a tab finds people stopping, but
Score the goal! Score the cutback! Score the cutback! You idiot! What are you doing?
Scholar looking for an option, but I mean, defensively right now, Newbury seem to have committed a few too many players forwards. As Ryan collects into this right-hand side, but stopping that counter-attack, that dangerous attack as Ryan's got all the space in the world to drive into. That middle pocket has been given to him as Skelly Twizzles misses his slide tackle. The defender's trying to force that ball out wide. Trying to bait it, Stalemate the interception, but he's got... I mean, not Carlos. Going to have to pull an absolute miracle out the back here if he wants to get a chance. As the offside from Riley, no!
Then you wasted a minute.
Ruins that God-given opportunity,
But this is why the
that golden
English is so
opportunity
crappy, bro. There's like no good
for Newbury.
teams.
As there was a chance they've been waiting for, the chance they've been
Bro,
looking
if you
for.
wanna go with the flow, Roblox.
Found himself in that crossing opportunity, that crossing position, but great defensive maturity from Romford as they trap the ball, bait the pass wide, and recollect the ball. Jason the King, it's going to be another good ball here. Poor marking, but poor touch from the striker. As Romford, they have 9 more minutes to see out before they lift that silverware, get that medal. The third ever team to win silverware, win a trophy, the conference Vase. Both teams battling it out here. I mean, you can really tell Newbury are desperate. They want that goal. As Verdi and Laser collects in the final third, but Stadicone with a reach battle between the two strikers. It's going to be great dribbling here. The run down the middle, but the more delayed approach finds Louis instead. The number 22 as he skips past his man again. I mean, you want dribbling, you look at Louis. Verdi and Laser looking for that cross, I believe, again. It's going to be an early cross outside the box. The chest down, the shot maybe from Ryan Juwon. Edge of the box, going to be a great clear though. Look at all the blue shirts back. I mean, it's an ocean of defenders back there. There's another clear, finds the ball going straight back in to the Newbury half. I mean, this defensive approach is favouring Romford as they're teaching Newbury, this is what you should have done that first half. 3 minutes left to play, maybe 2-3 added minutes. Romford players can taste that trophy already. It's nearly won for them. They can see out these final minutes as Verdi and Laser with great dribbling again. I mean, if there's one difference we've seen from the two teams, Newbury, they've shown that dribbling edge, but on a different wavelength. The two players there, the two Newbury players, there's a switch from Jason the King is going to find his teammate on the left hand side. Opatty driving up the left hand side, the Canadian international. But again, a great interception from full catch, winning the ball countless times this game. But good defensive discipline is going to find the ball back in Romford's hands. As the ball goes back out for another throw in, 7 minutes to play. And Tyson, the ref, making a decision. It's not a great angle, but for the moment of the game, it's a goal. And Newbury find themselves 1-1 tied here. The ball finds itself just over the back of the line. Carlos diving but not quite reaching. Off the bar, down. It's one of those interesting ones as it bounces off the bar and goes just over the line in the opinion of the ref. It's controversial, but you can understand why it's been given. With only a few minutes to play, it's gone from that to a 1-1 tie where they need a moment of brilliance. Looking for the quick off. Stadicone making the run. Trying to make that goal quickly back after they've found themselves tied 1-1. As a poor lag out from one of the Newbury defenders finds Stadicone 1v1 with the goalkeeper. It's going to be a great challenge from the number 22, Louis. Might be playing midfield, but he does his defensive work. Stadicone misses the ball ultimately. Swinging his foot for nothing. Let's try to find that pass. I mean, you can clearly see that Stalemate and his Romford side have put their foot on the accelerator, trying to make that chance in these last few minutes. They don't want to go this to extra time. I mean, you can only imagine the Newbury players are in a similar boat as this game started at 2 AM for them. As Louis, as more time's been added on here, we're up to 12 minutes now. You can't see it because of the scoreboard, but we're up to 12 minutes. 4 added on for that VAR check, I believe, or the celebrations of the goal, maybe. As Newbury, they find themselves with extra time in their own host to make a goal. As Verdi and Laser find themselves on the right-hand side. Ryan Juwan looking for the run in the middle. Oh, Patty maybe lagging out there. It's a poor moment. Verdi and Laser collecting deep. Maybe going for distance, going it alone maybe. Skipping past all 3 of them, leaving them in the dust. 2 black shirts in the middle. Might look for the cross. Oh, Patty with an interception. That's going to be the full-time whistle blown. Controversial decision for the whistle to be blown there, as controversial decision, as an argument to be made that they had a chance there. We're going to be playing this first half of extra time on the OCE host. Newbury, this is their last chance to really capitalise. Not Stafford, but Romford to take that kick off. Straight into the Newbury goalkeeper as they keep trying this back to front approach, straight from the centre back, through ball down to striker. They made many chances from it in the first half, but Newbury, they're almost alert of it now. They know what Romford are trying to do. As Louis finds the left wing here, it's the opportunity they've been looking for again, looking for that cross. Not Carlos looking to rush, but it's great defensive work from the number 9 Barcelona gaffer as he tackles it out for a throw-in, extinguishing that opportunity for Newbury. As the first time cross might find it, as Ryan Juwan looks for the shot. It's going to be a great clearance and a claim from the goalkeeper anyway, as the blue shirts charge forward. 4, 5 men running forwards. There's going to be a ball to the left-hand side as Newbury scrambles to get back. I find this defensive position is going to be O'Patty, the Canadian centre-back, to drive the left-hand side. As he finds his teammate Stalemate on the right-hand side. Liam the Coolboy rushing unconventionally maybe. Going to be a great save though. Brave going to the edge of his own box to make the save. Shot from distance here, jumping over the ball. Liam the Coolboy has had a disaster of a moment. As Romford find himself back in front, not on their own host against all odds. Stalemate making a goal from nothing. Liam the Coolboy having another disaster of a shot conceded. Jumping over the ball, almost scared of it. Stalemate brings his team back into this by the scruff of the neck. The manager leading by example, making the goals, making up for his missed chances earlier on in the game. As Romford seen himself 2-1 up now. Newbury in that 1-goal deficit in their own host. And the throw here might have some sort of danger as Carlos is off his line, but losing out on that opportunity. Newbury need that chance. We're going to be looking for the cross from distance, I believe. There's a slide again. Romford doing anything to keep the ball out of that box. They have their own NA host to look forward to. There's a ball down to the middle into Ryan. Might have the shot from distance, similar to Stadacone's. Onto the right-hand side of the bottom corner. It's going to be another simple save for not Carlos, not even diving for it. As he keeps his team 2-1. He's been incredible so far this game. Not letting in anything. Good interception here from Full Catch. Got the goal himself. It's 100 minutes now. It's Full Catch. Looks to get his team back into this. He already brought his team back in again. The question is, can he do it for a second time? As he skips past Skelly Twizzle. Skelly Twizzle, the last-ditch challenge over. It's great defensive work. Showing his brilliance at the back with another clearance. As he tries to see out this half. Only 2 minutes left to play on this OCE host. Those 2 minutes being the last opportunity, really, that Newbury really have to either get a win or bring this to penalties. As that NA host that they're going to be dreading is last thing they want, but a shabby through ball finds the goal kick. And Romford are going to be looking to time waste as much as possible here and might see this first half come over. As Ryan Juwan, the interception here from, I believe that was Full Catch again. Ryan Juwan to drive at the left-hand side. Got 2 black shirts in the box. One on the edge. Not Carlos looking to rush. Going to be a great ball into the box here. Verdi lays with the shot maybe. Full catch instead. Going to be a great interception from Opati here. Going to be tackle, touch the ball away from danger. As he keeps the ball but eventually loses out to a long shot from 48k Light. But it's undisciplined as it finds the hands of not Carlos. A bit of poor discipline here, maybe, as they're under pressure. No, keeping their composure. Not fumbling in the occasion, in the heat of the moment. But another chance here for Romford, not on their own host, but attacking they will. It's a 4v3 situation, 4v2 situation here. But Romford, and again, dropping numbers, changing it to a 3v2. As that defensive solidity is the priority here. As they know they can create the goals in their own host. The ball to the back post here to Opati. Looks for the shot maybe. Stalemate looking for the ball in the middle. Liam the Coolboy with a claim, but again, poor goalkeeping from the Australian goalkeeper. It's going to be a good challenge here from Full Catch, bringing his team back into it, saving his team for another potential goal. As this goes into the second half of extra time. He drives into that gap. Might be on 300 ping, but there we go, showing it. Already making that impact, that NA host. These OCE players that they can't manage as... Well, we're sat on 250, 250, they're all on 250. As Romford again looking at that direct approach. Stalemate making the run. 48k Light with a slide tackle, but it's missed. And Stalemate finds himself 1v1 with Liam the Coolboy. His fourth or fifth one of the game. Liam the Coolboy can't quite reach. And he finds himself in the bottom right hand corner. As Stalemate sees his team go 3-1 ahead. Sealing the deal, lifting the trophy now almost. As he finds that bottom corner. Liam the Coolboy can't be blamed for this one, but 48k Light, head in his hands, throwing his team into the gutter and their hopes into the gutter of lifting silverware this RFL season. It's Full Catch again. Already made a goal for his team once. Gonna have to bring 2 now if he wants to have any hope of winning this game. He drives at the left hand side. Scholar not quite reaching, but it's going to be a great challenge here into Itsnay as he initiates the counter. A good boy here to the right, to the left hand side. Might see the score fall to 4-1 as he finds that ball off to the number 9 Barcelona gaffer. 48k Light, the only man to stop him, the Romanian, but he can't quite reach. Missing out on the challenge. Liam the Coolboy finds himself in another 1v1. Can he save his team with another goal? And he does with a great save. Similar to his earlier one with the reflex. Barcelona gaffer with the run down the middle from Stalemate. And it's well defended. Ultimately, too desperate. Too many shots forward. Too many goals conceded. Newbury find themselves in possession again, but short-lived. There's a good challenge from Scholar, finds them robbed of it. Stalemate just showing that sort of discipline, that composure that you need on the ball to keep it. As Skelly twizzles with a poor ball here, it's going to be interception from Louis. As he looks like that ball down the line to Ryan G1 with the fake. It's going to be great dribbling from Louis, as he's shown many times this game since coming on, almost being surprised that he was benched, as he's brought that dribbling threat that they formerly didn't really have from Verdi and Laser and Ryan G1. There's a ball down the middle here to Stalemate, but Scholar taking the reins himself. Midfield battle, struggling to be won by either side. As Louis looking to win, back to Scholar. Again, just that midfield battle. I mean, it's going to be Newbury with 2 minutes left to play. Maybe 3 or 4 with the... Maybe 3 or 4 with the added time, the stoppage time, but... 2 goals in 2 minutes. The question is, will Newbury live up to the challenge? 8 minutes added on, similar to the first half. Not really sure for what, other than the excitement of the game, but Stalacone's got all the space in the world to drive into here as he looks for the through ball. Liam the Coolboy dreading this shot, as he has many times this game, as he almost dodges them. Stalemate looking for that cross. The interception looking to be brought, but onto the back post. It's going to be Barcelona gaffer, but an overweighted cross. And a misweighted run. It's going to find the ball back into Newbury with 6 minutes left to play. 6 minutes, 2 miracles. It looks unlikely. It looks impossible. Scholar finds himself. The ball hasn't really left the Newbury half. Scholar dances around in that midfield. 48k light, can't quite read where he's looking to go. As a Romanian international hopes to stop this cross from Scholar. With the beautiful dribbles, but an eventual lockdown from 48k light can initiate the counter from Newbury Thistle. But the blue shirts driving back to extinguish this opportunity as 48k light doesn't have the stamina, nor does he have the options. Running up the pitch. And the trap. The poor weighted ball. A list of issues for the Newbury attack. Finds the ball at Carlos's feet. Pelts it forward into the feet of... It's going to be Itzne again. Ryan Jewell with the interception. It's going to be ball down the middle. Birdie and Laser to run. Number 77, full catch as well. Plays the ball out wide. And that might be the opportunity over for them as that ping advantage is not present with Ryan Jewell with a shot from distance into the near post. 120th minute, and that's going to be full time. Romford are your conference Vase winners as Newbury lose 3-1 as they now get to celebrate in the moment. Scholar, Skelly Twizzles all playing a part in this Romford triumph over Newbury.